Smoke Podcast. Today I'm joined by Harry.
Hello.
And Ethan.
Morning.
You don't have to go so Cornish, you realise this, don't you?
I don't care.
Great, thanks for the conversation. Harry's now being sick on the floor.
I'm not just trying to not burp on the mic.
You can burp on the mic, it's just not while I'm trying to do an introduction.
Do you think I could burp so quickly that I could do like the Friends theme, which is like burp.
Do you want to try it? Get the Dr. Pepper out.
Oh, there's less in there than I thought.
Yeah.
I drank a lot more than I.
So today...
Discord!
Discord! This is going to be a disaster.
Who thou shalt ping me
So-
shall die.
Shut up.
Who thou shall ping me?
I don't fucking know.
Who you shall ping me will die. What you've just
We
said.
usually talk about video games, however, I think it's just going to turn into a bopping. Bob.
Just turn into Bob.
Just turning into Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Ian.
a fucking pail in the corner.
They're the worst PG-13 read anything. They're not words, are they? They're letters and numbers. The letters and numbers of PG-13 mean anything.
It means that.
No.
No.
It's like, yeah, it's a PG-13 podcast, you know, don't swear that much. Even's like, you fucking got it! It's like when your mum tells you off for swearing, you're like, it's like, a stubby toe, and you're like, oh fuck, and she goes language, and I'm like, shit, sorry.
I don't get told off for swearing unless it's the C word.
I get told off for swearing at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's like I do it normally in a jokey way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do it when I'm like,
I wouldn't actually swear at my parents because that's rude and disrespectful.
Oh no, my apathy just doesn't allow me to do anything, so you know.
bloody little Shadow the Hedgehog over here.
That's what I say.
So
I should say that.
No, Ethan, you're just as edgy as Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I have to say that Ethan is very emo, so
He tries to
he
be.
tries to be emo, but he's got too big of a heart.
He's wearing blue jeans.
He's wearing blue jeans.
For once.
I can't be emo in blue
You can't
jeans.
be emo in blue jeans. What are you
I
doing?
know, my shoes have white soles!
Not like yours. Yours is black.
Yes.
Yours is black.
Yours is
Wait,
black.
what sole?
Oh, shut up.
I'm joking.
It's like, wearing blue jeans and calling yourself an emo is like, okay, it's like,
A hipster.
oh, I love death, but also I love a little bit of colour.
It's just a gay emo. Just
You know, even you're a gay emo.
you are a gay emo. You know what? You're a gay emo.
Harry's the drunk homosexual.
Emo. Yeah.
No,
Well, William.
you
No,
don't
not
need to be
William
drunk.
Wallace. I said William Wallace.
just a Scottish person.
I'm a drunk homosexual.
That's not Scottish.
Yeah, no, I was trying to do with the disgusting woman.
Disgusting.
Matey, there's no fucking
One of you
Scottish.
took a shit.
You
Disgusting.
see the thing, and it was like there was a picture that was on Facebook earlier, and then it was do you know how on a calculator cost and tan are next to each
Yeah.
other? So I'm putting dis on the one that
Yeah,
says
it was
dis cost tan.
disgusting. Yeah, I've seen that. So this is meant to be a gaming podcast. However, it's probably not going to end up happening.
Hey, do you guys want to talk about the dirt?
No.
Okay.
You get beaten up now for mentioning the dirt.
Good film.
No.
Critics didn't like it. It's only on Netflix, so it doesn't matter.
Probably because of the first scene.
You get one lashing per mention of the dirt.
Yeah, you do.
It's like not on the podcast.
So, you sure about that? I need to make it to an hour. So,
There's a
need be.
thumbtack down there, so I could defend there's like a little sword fight. Oh, what's the film where it's like two rats and they're having a sword fight with thumbtacks?
I don't know, and I accidentally referenced that to Dill when I was drunk once.
Tom and Jerry?
Tom and
Well,
Jerry's
one
not
of them's
a
a
film.
cat.
I know.
One of them is a cat and Tom and Jerry's not a film.
I know,
They have films.
but there are more than one mice.
Mouses, also known as when I
More
was
than
drunk.
one mouse.
Mouses.
More than one mice.
Mouses.
It's not mouses, it's
When I was
mice.
drunk, I kept calling them mouses, and
Oh.
Dill's never taken the piss out of me more.
You ever heard that story about the three blind mouses?
Yeah. Apparently I'm illiterate when I'm drunk, who knows? So,
Anyway,
what have you
Moving
been...
on swiftly.
So, the first thing
it's
is...
not swift in any
No.
way, shape or form, but carry on.
So the first thing we usually talk about is what games we've been playing. So if I go to Harry first, because he hasn't shut up about his
Hello,
game.
I'm playing No Man's Sky at the moment. Well, not right now, but I am when I go
He is
home.
right now. He
Yeah,
literally...
right now.
Yeah.
I've got my computer here and everything.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about No Man's? I mean, it's good.
Why
Very good.
do you think it's good? Just tell us
Well,
what it's
I
about,
I
why you
had
think
it.
it's good.
I had it when I got my first PlayStation when it was like 2016 when it was like new. I think I got it for my birthday maybe, and it was.
That's a disappointing
it was
birthday.
no man, yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like broken, but I still. Because a lot of people just didn't like it and abandoned it.
Uh-huh.
But I like games like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, so like
Okay, so
space exploration games.
Yeah.
But not like Stellaris.
Oh, don't get me started.
It's like Stellaris and EVE Online are two sort of.
Mm.
Click where you want to go. Oh, you need to turn on your ion engines. Oh, you need all this shit. Trying to make it sound nerdy, but I'm like, I'm waiting until I get into like cadmium drives and ion drives and stuff like that. Warp shift drives. Whoa, do you mind? I'm trying to talk about No Man's Sky.
Carry on.
Yeah, a lot of people just sort of saw that it was broken, and then immediately just went, "Oh, this is terrible," and then just left it. But I like the core concept of a lot of games like that, so I sort of.
Stuck with
It was broken, but to the point there's not many games that are like.
You managed to work around what was broken.
No, I did leave it. I left it for a good year or so, and then I got it again when I got my Pro, which was June of 2017. I got my no.
Harry's rich boy. Let me just say that.
I'm not rich. Well, my dead granddad's a rich boy.
Shall we say, what's your granddad's name? You've forgotten your dead granddad's name.
Yeah, it's been a while since he died. Donald.
Rip Donald.
Thanks.
No problem. Excellent chat, please.
So basically, like, what? Right, it was coming out one way or another. Right. So if I stop talking completely and lean down here and do it, and then come back, or I just do it now, I thought.
Whoa.
It's easier not to it's easier not to move. Because there's not many games that are like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous and stuff like that. There's very. I'm sure that there are a few, but there's not many that are well known. And I was going to say polished, but I'm talking about No Man's Sky. That have such a sort of. Because there are space exploration games, but not ones that have such a, like as big a scope as Elite, Star Citizen, and No Man's Sky. Because they're all No Man's Sky is a completely procedurally generated. Well, it's generated, and there's like bits where it's told like sort of what the basic, like the basis of the world. Been given rules and stuff, and then other than that, it's completely procedurally generated. So every time you go to a planet, it's a different planet. There'll be different animals, different flowers, different like flora and fauna and stuff. So that as a concept, that's really interesting because it adds like a huge sort of range of exploration ability.
Yeah.
But it was broken when it came out. So
Yeah.
I left it for a while and then I picked it up again, and I think I picked it up. I don't know when it was, but I think it was after it was just before the next update. Not the next update as in like the update that was called No Man's Sky Next. I think it was just before that.
Mm-hmm.
And I could tell that it had come a long way. Because I didn't want to just completely abandon it and be like, oh, it's broken. I wanted to be like, Hello Games has said that they're going to fix this. I want to leave it for a while and then come back and see what they've done.
Weren't you scared that they weren't going to fix it though? Because a lot of kind of companies have said they're going to fix it and then they haven't.
I was, and then I kept seeing like patch notes and stuff for it.
Okay.
So I was like,
Oh, they actually are.
yeah, I was like, they're actually fixing like a lot of stuff. But I waited for like a big update that was coming out. So I think it was just before Next came out, and
Mhm.
then I started playing it again. And they'd added so much stuff to it. They'd added the base building, all the exocrafts and everything. They'd added. I think you could always interact with like the different like alien species, but they've added like different ways to do it, mission vendors, all that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
So it's come a long way, and it's still going. It's not slowing down in terms of what they're adding to it. So, but it might just be that I think it's so good because I had a baseline of what it was, and because I liked it, but only because I liked it because of what it could be, not because of what it was. And I don't think that's the only reason I like it,
Yeah.
but I like it way more than I did.
Yeah.
Because now I can objectively say that it is a good game. Because I was checking the Steam reviews for it as well, and they'd gone from, as soon as the next update came out, it went from mostly positive or mostly negative to like overall reviews were mixed, and then all recent reviews were mostly positive. And for a game to sort of have that 2 years after it's come out, to still have people that are waiting for it to get good, the base concept has got to be something that people want.
Yeah.
I think what No Man's Sky's got going for it is it's not exactly realistic. It's
Yeah.
got a very definitive art style, it's cartoony, it's over exaggerated in like, not over exaggerated, like the technology that you can build is sort of a bit out of sort of the realms of what would be, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but I would say that technology in it is definitely more futuristic than sort of what is in Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous. It's got base building and everything, which I've only played a little bit of Star Citizen, but I've played a lot of Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous definitely doesn't have that. I don't know if Star Citizen does, but the base building in No Man's Sky is pretty good. It's on par with like Subnautica, the amount of stuff that you
Okay.
can, like the base building and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Even more so now that when did the Abyss? Because I told you about the Abyss, didn't I?
Yeah.
The update. When did that come out? Was that the most recent one to come out?
I think you said it was like the either most recent or like the one before.
Yeah, I think it's definitely new because they've added the submersible exocraft. They've added all underwater life has had a huge sort of
Boost.
revamp and everything. So they've not rebuilt it, but they've like remastered what was already there. Oh no, not remastered.
Added and changed.
Basically, just sort of redone it. So it's basically the underwater stuff is a more basic Subnautica with the base building and the exploration and everything, scanning stuff. But they're adding so much to it now that I can objectively say that it's a good game.
Yeah.
And I've got, what, like 45 hours in it? Like
From how many days?
3.
Yeah.
That's on PC though.
Yeah, true.
I've had it for like
Yeah.
a year and a half
Yeah.
on PS4.
For those at home, what is it about, kind of thing? You know.
Oh god, I don't even know.
Like for those new to it.
Yeah.
It's a space exploration game. Don't know where it's set.
Just random planets.
Yeah, but it's Euclid? I don't know, it's somewhere. I keep getting it pop up on the screen, Euclid system. I don't know what that means. It might be the galaxy or something.
That's just that's not.
Yeah,
even from
probably the
game.
galaxy. Like ours is the Milky Way.
Yeah, I don't. It might be in. It might be. I don't know. It's set somewhere. It's space exploration. It's not set in our galaxy. Basically, you start on a planet. Ship's broken. You've got to get resources from that planet, and then once you repair the ship, you go off, and then you get missions come through. Well, you're a traveller. You're called traveller, and apparently the travellers are some sort of race of prophets, basically, like
Okay.
chosen ones. Which
You are the chosen one.
Kind
Yeah,
of
I
like
don't-
an
I
RPG
don't like-
element.
eh?
Kind of like an RPG sort of idea of you are the chosen one. You have to save the world or something.
Yeah, but like, it's weird. It's like Fallout 4. Like Fallout 4 was like your son's been taken. You got to get your son, and every time you talk to someone about your son, you stress how important your son is.
Hmm.
But like, you just don't go and get your son. It's just like, oh, just stay home and make potatoes. It's like
it
that.
is your flesh and blood.
It's like, yeah, it's
But
like
it's the same shape as a potato, so.
it's like that. You just grow a potato and call it Sean. No,
Sean,
it's-
my son, just shows a potato.
It's like,
Draws a face on it.
Oh, dog meat, you are now my son.
I'd rather, given that kid that you get at the end of spoilers, given the kid that you get, the
I'm gonna
synth,
block my ears.
the synth kid that you get at the end of Fallout 4,
Yeah.
I'd rather like legally adopt dog meat as a. Or, I think given any human child, I'd rather legally adopt a dog than
I disagree with you on that point.
I don't.
I can confirm.
Yeah,
dogs are
I'm a
awesome.
woman though, so you know, women don't have opinions.
Anyway,
Mm.
anyway, No Man's Sky. Where was I? I was talking about Travellers, wasn't I?
Yeah,
Yes.
how you didn't like the idea of being the chosen one.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of being the chosen one, but it doesn't. Sounds like a negative bit, or a negative sort of aspect of it, but the story's so. What's a non-negative? The story's very optional. Like, the way that you get blueprints is you do missions, but other than that, you can just make money and get free. Okay.
Time to take your Adderall.
Glass of whiskey, Adderall, and diesel jeans. Shower time, Adderall, glass of whiskey, diesel jeans. Anyway, but basically what it is it's not. Because they act like the stakes are a bit high in it. Like it's like, well, it's not like a save the universe thing. It's, wait,
Get your words out, come on.
no, I'm trying to because I don't do the story. I just fuck it up.
Gotta just basically pitch the game to people. It's not
I'm not
hard.
doing a very good job. It's good. It's worth the 20 quid I paid for it.
Oh, I was about to ask you the price. God damn, you've taken it away from me.
It was 50 quid on Steam, and then like it went down to 20, and I rang my grandma up, and I was like, "Grandma, you got me anything for my birthday?" And she was like, "I was gonna get you a game," and I was like, "Give me this one." She was
Please,
like, okay.
please, nanny.
Just put 20 in my bank.
What was I saying? I forgot what I said.
No Man's Sky.
Good for its value of money.
Before that. Before I said that, wasn't it? Oh, you said
The story.
Yeah, basically the story is, it's not like a story of save the universe and stuff. It's more of a story of self-discovery, which sounds like it's like Gone Home and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
if the indie game person's come
it's
back.
like a journey of self-discovery, but you're doing like space battles and like fighting pirates and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's not. I don't know. The story's not.
Your favourite.
Not clear.
It's not that it's not clear. It's not memorable.
Okay.
Like I've played it for 40 hours and I've been doing the story and I remember like story beats, but I don't remember the entire story as a whole.
Okay.
the game's good.
Okay.
Get the game.
So it's 20 quid, right? On Steam at the
Oh,
moment?
it's like 15,
50 quid.
I think. Oh.
It's still 50
Yeah, it
quid.
was like 19.99 for UK pound shilling.
UK pound
What?
shilling.
What are
I'm
you
sorry, I
talking
was
about?
using currency.
Pound sterling, not shilling.
I don't know.
Shilling's
Okay.
like
The
Victorian.
Great
so-
British Pound is what were we trying to say? Pound?
No, because you
shilling?
can do pound sterling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the name of like the.
I think that's what you tried to say, but you said
Yes.
sterling instead.
I don't know.
Shilling.
Okay.
That's assuming that there's like one person in America that's like 19.99. Go on, and it's like 20 quid, and they're like $30.
All
and
my
they're like,
American friends
they
are
lied
lost.
to me. You get a very sternly worded like, yeah, pounds. 20 quid.
Quid!
I don't know how many dollars it is. I don't
Let's convert it now.
I don't
No,
do
can't
America.
bother. You don't do America.
I don't do America. No.
You don't American women?
Wait. No, I like America. I want to live there, but I don't.
What about the women?
I can't.
It happens all the time, you get used to it. So you finished talking about your game?
I can talk about the dirt if you want.
No, Ethan, so what game have you been playing a lot of that you don't stop talking about as well?
I have been playing For Honor.
Wow! What's
I know!
that about?
I was
Haven't you
half
told me?
expecting him to not say For Honor, and it's like, so I've been playing Plasma Burst 2.
It's just like,
It's a
I've been-
flash game.
I've been playing Undertale, so it's
Oh, you've been playing Dragon Quest?
oh, let's go to my today's sponsor. I'm joking. So, For Honor,
Blue Apron.
what's it about?
It's not about Blue Apron.
It's not about Blue Apron.
Square Enix.
Squeenix. Squeenix.
Squealing Hedgehog.
Squeenix.
Jesus Christ.
Rolling around. What's your game about?
Got no place to go. Got
Shut
to
up,
take
Harry,
all
it's not
my
yours.
money.
It's Ethan's turn, not yours.
Yeah, go on.
I'll spank you with this piece of wood.
Normally, you've got two shadows. You've got left and right. I'll just take one.
Ethan, what's For Honor about?
I?
For Honor.
For Honor. For Honor.
I could probably talk about For Honor as well.
Yeah, no.
Oh, what game have we been playing together? Because we could talk about one that we've been playing
Yeah,
together as
okay.
well.
And then you can also talk about the one he's you can talk about For Honor.
Tech it. Let's talk about Tech it.
Rainbow Six.
Yeah, we made it based and sort of blew it up. We weren't there though.
We made a base and someone grieved it.
We came to college because we have lives, and then we went home and someone did it, and then we were just like, oh, let's not play it again.
Oh.
No, we just
Re-
abandoned it.
For Honor.
Like most games we play.
You went cross-eyed then, by the way. Yeah.
So I'm looking at
Yeah.
this little bit. Carry on. I'm cleaning the
So,
mic.
For Honor, may you tell the viewers at home what's it about? What you do? The mechanics?
Basically, there's like 4 factions: Knights, Vikings, Samurai, and Wu-Tang. I know that sounds racist, probably is.
But it's not to you. You're Cornish.
Most things racist to Cornish people. What are you doing?
I'm doing the For Honor thing, like
We're
it, like
For Honoring.
the free stance.
Yeah, you do the you do
Yeah, that's Warden.
Yeah, because I play Warden, that's the reason I knew that.
I only played it when it was
Whoa.
free on PlayStation.
Well, Warden is like the one basic one that everyone knows.
Exactly. And that's why I used it, 'cause you can defend well with it.
What is the equivalent of the Galil from Counter-Strike? It's a grill gun.
Grill.
Grill.
Stop being a grill. Oh.
George Foreman.
Well, like Warden is the equivalent to like the handgun you get at every shooter game.
What is the equivalent of fuse?
I'm sorry. Stop being at me for being basic.
That's alright, I play fuse.
So
No, they're like Warden is like good, and like once you get like pro with him.
you can get well good in it. So what faction are you?
I am Viking.
Well, who do you usually play as?
Of course you are.
Yeah, of course you're a Viking, to be fair.
I have 3 mains, so to speak.
Well, that's not a main then, is it? If it's
I don't care.
You said I have 3 mains, and all I could think about was tagging mains.
Oh god.
Tagging my mains. Oh, my besties.
Oh, besties.
No.
He just tags Warden.
Hashtag Warden.
Warden's like, oh, babe, perf.
I love it. A heart emoji.
So
Hashtag,
beautiful.
hashtag my Larry's broken.
I can't. So Harry nearly spit up all over the floor his Dr. Pepper. Please do not spit it up. I want to come back to this room to
No,
call.
why? But now I'm thinking about like really sort of like sound bites, that, like error sound bites, like what is it? Oh, StarCraft 2. Construct additional pylons. That one. I'm thinking about that. It's because what you said.
No, it's like a For Honor meme where it's like the first mission in story is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got it. I got it. It's fine. That's why I thought about StarCraft. Is that my phone? Oh, it's my phone.
So how do you play For Honor?
Only with his hands.
No, he plays with his feet. Like people play the piano with their feet. He just gets his feet up and just goes, right.
He just smacks his head on the keyboard.
He's really good. When he's angry, he's
I have the mice in my hand.
in his mouth. He's like,
He gets the mouse and then he lies on his bed and when he gets the mouse and just goes like that to like
I
move
can't
it.
do
and then-
that. It's really sad. Can you not make the audio peak, please, with your monkeyisms?
Just the men are here.
So what do you do in the game? Like, how do you play? What you do?
Basically it's a like history type thing. It's like, well, knights, Vikings, samurai and such.
Battle of Hastings, isn't it?
No.
Based in 1066.
0800 1066.
What
Carry
when
on.
3 people got first game?
Oh, it's Hastings Insurance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
1066 was the year of the Battle of Hastings.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Good.
Basically there's 3 directions you can block and attack, which is each side and top. Top does more damage, obviously. There's light attacks, heavy attacks, block, guard, break, which breaks block. Unblockable moves, which can only be cancelled if you move away or parry. You can dodge, obviously. There are zone attacks if you press light and heavy together. Yes, this is very boring.
No, I'm just really tired. It wasn't a boring thing. I haven't slept
I
in days.
I really don't care, it's boring. So,
I need my coffee.
my voice,
I'm just looking at Instagram, bro.
my voice is,
there again. God.
my
I
voice is,
deleted it.
I know you did.
I'm gonna re-download it if you want.
Just so that we could do it here. Like, I'm on a podcast right now. Does anyone want to match with me?
Go on Snapchat.
on podcast.
Podcast days.
And he like ask me questions.
doing a quick Q&A with the boys.
I'm a podcast star. Ask me anything.
Oh god.
Anyway, so
What's in my hair? Is that?
you do.
That was my head.
That's not normally in your hair, Harry.
No, I just felt something really solid, and I was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's in my head."
Anyway, you
What's
can
that
go
growing
on.
out of your neck? Oh, it's your head.
Oh.
My body.
So you've also got different game modes for it, haven't you?
Yes.
You have like the
Um,
one-on-ones, and then you also have like the actual like stampede shit. I've only ever played it when I'm around other people's houses, so I don't know a lot.
Well, there are 7 game types.
Oh, shit.
Domination, tribute. Well, domination is basically capture points.
Yeah.
Tribute is capture flag.
Yeah.
Deathmatch is basically get as much kills as you can. Duels, which is obvious, ranked
That's
duels.
1v1.
Yeah. Ranked duels, which is again.
Ranked 1v1.
Thanks for clarifying.
No problem. Just in case my audience is not clever.
Then brawls, which is 2v2.
We did nothing. Can you get off your Instagram, please?
No, on Instagram.
Are you on Tinder
He's on
again?
Facebook.
I'm on Facebook now.
Harry.
How did I know that?
Harry, come on.
I am listening.
You won, were
Talking
you?
about parries and stuff.
No, way past that.
No, he's talking about death matches. You asked him about game modes and he was talking about game modes.
Which one was he on?
Death match?
No, that was 3 before.
Oh, okay, well I tuned out after death match. I was listening up until then.
Okay,
I thought so.
carry on. So, rank duels.
Ranked duels, then brawls, which is 2v2. Then there's breach, which is basically
Sorry, I heard the word brie, like the cheese, and I got really confused. I was
Breach.
like, brie! I like brie. And that's all I had. Thank you for that anecdote. Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
it's basically the normal 4v4. Like the attacking team has to guide a ram through a castle while the defenders have to destroy the ram. The attackers have limited lives and can only respawn a certain amount of time. The only way you can get more lives is by breaking down each gate, which is 2. Once you break down the 2 gates, you have to kill the commander, which is basically a normal basic.
I was about to drop it and I caught it, and I've never felt more ninja reflex like
I
it.
didn't see what you are. I was watching the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood trailer.
I literally went,
Goddamn
drop,
Orochi
and I
over
just
here.
went, whoa, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't mean to catch that. Carry on, sorry.
Goddamn Orochi.
I know. I'm not an Orochi main. I'm a Warden main because I'm basic as
He's hard to play.
he is.
Basically, the commander has, I want to say 10, 11 bars of life, whereas normal players have about 5-ish. I don't know. Thanks for memes, Harry.
No, it was goes to university daily, forgets to wear ID card one day, and it's the university cards, but it's the bit from before Ragnarok where Loki's like, I've never met this man in my life.
That's me today.
How was you today? Ethan was naughty boy and forgot his ID on the bus, so he had to get it.
No, it's at home.
He forgot it. That's not. I meant to get on the bus, not like, you know.
Well, either way. So, back to For
For
Honor.
Honor! We just all fall asleep, like.
Oh, I need to remember how many bloody operators there are.
That's alright, you don't need to.
Fair enough.
I haven't even talked about my game yet. Grr.
Basically, there are a lot of operators. There are 4 classes. Vanguard, which is the 3 starters.
Yeah.
Assassin, Hard, and Hybrid. What?
You say it out loud if you like on the podcast, you know, the thing we're recording right
That's
now.
all I
I
need
was
to
laid
cut
there
out.
like that, and I looked at Lavender, and Lavender looked at me, so I just went, Sarah's going nuts!
No!
I'm gonna have to listen to that now, one sec.
Oh, for God's sake.
Just put it on the podcast.
So how much
We've got a
is...
jingle jangle problem over
Uh,
here.
shut up, Harry.
Sam's going nuts!
How much is it? It is for Honor.
I got it for free. Standard
Oh.
edition is like 12 quid.
Okay,
Starter edition's 8 quid.
okay.
Is that pound
Uh,
shilling, is it?
Yes, it is.
Pound shilling. Canadian dollars, actually, guys, you know.
It's about 10.
Okay, it's weird how you know. Okay.
No, I'm guessing.
Okay.
On Steam, it has mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Would you like to share, Harold?
Yeah, turn it up. Then go nuts.
It's just the way it zooms in on his face. It's like Santa's going nuts.
So yeah, would you recommend to other people For Honor?
Yes, and
Yes.
I already
I
have.
was about to say, have you would you recommend it to who do you, out of all your friends, who you most like to recommend it to, except Harold over here?
Well, you, because you've already played it.
Hey, get on.
And pretty much half of my friends, so.
So
You said lavender. That is.
No.
I'm not a friend.
like,
I'm just
lav-
an acquaintance. Or
Lavender and
no,
and,
he said
like,
all.
half of my other friends.
Maybe half of your friend.
Oh god.
That's a bit rude. Yeah. So thank you for that, Ethan, and thank you for the Santa's going nuts, Harry.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
You
you.
are welcome.
I suppose I should talk about my game now, really. 'Cause
Yes, please do.
So, okay.
Oh.
So,
That was Motley Crue.
no, that these 2 beatings up for you, sir. You've mentioned no 3.
What if I said Cotley Moo?
No. So, the game that I've been playing, because I would usually play a game, however, I haven't really had a chance to for all my college work, so the game that I've been going on and off for is Overwatch.
It's not new. Does it not have
Yeah,
to be?
but-
Does it not have to be new?
No.
Oh.
I'll say, how old is For Honor?
How was For Honor?
Oh no, I don't mean new game. I thought like it had to be new to you.
No.
Oh.
I'll say,
This is why you didn't have to spend
Oh.
20 quid
no, I
in
didn't
your
spend
game.
20. Well, I've got my worth out of it, haven't
Yeah, but I'm just saying, this is why when you were
$1
like,
$1 1 hour.
but it's because I haven't had a chance to play any other games, so I've got to do Overwatch. Thank you. So I think, as everyone knows, Overwatch is an FPS shooter with a load of different characters that you can choose from healers to tanks to just DPS. You look confused. What's up?
Hmm?
You look confused. What's up?
I don't know.
Okay. So you choose different characters. Yeah, so at the moment they've had the anniversary, it's been 3 years since the game was released. So there's loads of new skins that came out, and Jeff Kaplan was like, oh yeah, the D one's going to blow your mind, so it sounded a bit like a Watch Mojo. And Diva skin will make you shit your pants.
Oh, I was going to say shit your
Yeah.
pants.
So yeah, we've been. Are you actually going to sleep? So Harry's just got on a pillow and a blanket out, and he's just.
It's cold.
It's not really.
He literally got it out of the corner of the room. It's
Yeah.
not his.
So he could be just covered in piss or something, you know.
Do you know them smallpox blankets?
They probably
Yeah.
are smallpox
Probably
blankets.
is.
So yeah.
He
don't like the
literally
hand
looks like
placement.
he's about to wait for a doctor for an operation.
I don't like the hand placement either.
Carry on.
So for the 3rd year anniversary, there's loads of
Anno.
I know 1,800 Dave's here.
1,800.
What?
You mean Anno 1800.
It could be either.
It's the year. Is it the year?
Your year.
Carry on.
So for the anniversary
Yeah.
event, there's been a load of new skins and such that have been put out, and most of them are horrible. That's kind of usual for Overwatch at this point. One of them, like Winston's got like a gargoyle skin, which I hate. But what I found really cool is that they've now added so all the events that people have loved in the past, so like Lucio Ball and like all the Maze ones, like Maze Snowball Offensive and stuff, they're all going to be added every day. It's going to be swapped every day so that everyone can get to play it. So I thought that was really cool. Just, so rather than having to wait for the event, it happens all year round. I also don't like how Harry's just laughing for no reason.
It's because I closed one of my eyes and your head's just a big black blob now.
Racist.
Pop filter.
Yeah. Thank you.
How was that the sound for a pop filter?
I don't know. I just made a random sound. I
Pop
don't.
filter. Oh.
So, I have a love-hate relationship with Overwatch. Like,
Do tell us more.
thank
You love the game but hate the community.
pretty much. No, I like the game. I like playing it, like, when I don't have a lot to do. Harry's just injured himself.
As he always does.
As he always does. So...
Well, I'm rubbing my nose on a blanket that's not mine.
yeah. So... yeah, I do have a love-hate relationship with Overwatch because I like playing it, but however, I will get addicted to it and then I'll get like really angry. So I'll be like just swearing at everyone and I'll be like, hang on, I'm the shit one, not them. So that's pretty much my relationship with Overwatch, even though I still can't stop playing it after getting it in September. Because my mum was like, hey, do you need a game to talk about for your what makes a good game? And I was like, yes I do. So she bought me it for no reason, so I thought I'd accept it.
My mum didn't do that. You know what my dad says.
Game design.
More
More like gay
design.
design.
It's like,
Am
cool,
I right?
thanks.
So yeah. Yeah, so that's been the game I've been playing recently. My most hours, even though I'm a healer, is Junkrat, which still is annoying. Because I want to be a healing main. Because I like to heal people. And I give shits about people compared to both of you, I would say. Neither of you give a shit about people.
No.
Ethan especially.
I'm just cold.
Yeah, I can tell. You've turned into just a blob. Yeah. So that's Overwatch, ladies and gentlemen. It's about 20 quid in Argos.
Pound
So-
sterling.
Pound
Pound
shilling.
shilling,
Sorry. So, yeah.
That's going to turn into a class meme, isn't it?
Yeah. Or just us three.
Oh, great.
So, should we go on to the news stories of the week, which I've sent you on your Google Drives? Do you want me to get it up on my computer so you
Nah,
can
it's
see?
alright. Nah.
You
I'll just
don't
wing
care.
it.
You just don't care, do you? The first story particularly was for Ethan's sake more than anyone.
Punisher got cancelled.
No.
It's old news, but
That is
still,
old
it
news.
still hurts Ethan just as much.
So, God of War has passed 10 million copies sold.
Oh.
Great.
Oh yeah, it were.
Why is that an to you?
Because I thought it was like God of War 2 has been announced.
No,
like,
I
properly.
wish. That would be big news
I
though,
think
and
it's
it'd
been.
be
I think
everywhere.
it's been announced. I think it
It's
said that
probably,
they are.
it's probably like
Yeah, it's-
said like,
yeah.
hey, we could be doing it. And
They
then,
said, hey.
what a wonderful kind of day
I was thinking about what's going on.
where we can learn to work and play
Get
and get along with each other. I wouldn't do the accent. I'm
You got to
online.
listen to the heart, listen to the beat.
Listen to the rhythm,
the rhythm of the street.
Open up your eyes, open up your ears. Wait, is it this?
Probably
Yeah.
yeah. It's a simple message. It comes from the heart. Believe in yourself.
yourself.
And that's the way to start.
Then I'll say, hey,
Hey.
what a wonderful cat. Can we talk, what is it? You carried on the accent. I say, can we talk about this?
Why did you turn into Ugandan knuckles?
I was just about to say, don't do that meme.
You are in Wakanda now. That's not racist, because that's not the actor's actual accent.
Actually, accurate accent.
Not his accent.
Alright, Jack, calm down.
Chadwick Boseman. What is he? Is he British? Chadwick Boseman.
Who?
Chadwick Boseman's either English or American. One of them.
I'm trying to load a news story at the moment. It's not loading, so I might have to go on the PC and. Yeah, pretty much. God of War sold 10 million copies. And I thought, especially Ethan would be excited about that because it's one of his favourite games ever, or just one of his favourite games.
This is one of my favourite
My
games, even
favourite.
though I haven't played it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've not played it.
No.
Mm.
I think I can play I don't know.
What do you think?
It's
of
just
God of War?
I just love Norse and God of War in general. So
Yeah. I mean,
actually just mythos in general. So
what's the I saw a bar graph the other day where basically
Hey, Bagra.
a bar graph. Basically, the only other so the only things that have got to 10 million as well has been Uncharted 4,
GTA 5 is probably one of them.
Thief's End, yeah, but exclusives.
Ah,
So
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's not on there, not yet anyway. So Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Last of Us Remastered. No Man's Sky is not on there.
I mean, that's
Horizon
understandable.
and Horizon Zero Dawn. Don't look at it like that. Having a sort of strong female character in the media of Alan.
Yeah, but like, what's it got other than that? I'm getting really angry about it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to get angry.
mechanical dinosaurs.
Whoa, cool.
That actually is quite cool. Don't sound like that, mate.
Yeah, but like other things have, maybe not dinosaurs, but they have like,
mechanical beasts.
yeah,
Mechanical dinosaurs.
like biomechanical.
Yeah, like
Hey.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Which is what you're
That's
talking
what we were
about.
talking about.
I don't know. Okay,
This
I'm
is why
not.
you should listen to people.
Yeah, what else has Horizon Zero Dawn got going for it? Because other games have, you know, like the biomechanical stuff.
Like-
Yeah, like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Thank you for repeating the whole conversation just so that we can pan this out a bit more.
Yeah, you're welcome. You got
No.
more runtime there.
Yeah.
At least like 10 seconds more runtime.
Whoa, we're on about an hour now already. I'm trying to load the other news story right now.
See, I don't know. I've stopped listening. Like Harry, stop listening to me.
Aww.
What'd you say?
Exactly.
So,
Horizon Zero Dawn's alright. It's okay.
cool.
It's not as great as everyone says it is.
It's not as bad as you're making it out to be.
I'm not making it out to be bad. I'm just saying that it's alright. I just don't get I don't get the huge. Because people are like, it's very graphically impressive,
Yeah.
which it probably is, but like, nearly every new game that comes out is like, wow, it's just pushing the boundaries of
So,
graphics now.
my next news story is very. This is the stupid one. So,
This one's. the
yeah,
stupid
this
one,
one's. Yeah, you'll
Okay.
hear it and go like, holy shit, that's stupid. So, EA is showing off Frostbite Engine's new gen hair.
What?
I mean, that's actually like. What, like a different, like, what, like a new,
How-
like, hair?
Yeah, how hair is
Like-
in the new Frostbite engine.
I mean, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, to you.
Yeah, to me, yeah.
So
What, with 3 game design students and I'm the only one that's interested in hair?
yeah, because I'm doing game journalism.
What are you doing? Ethan doesn't even know what Ethan's doing.
I'll say like animation and concept art. So
Yeah, hair. I mean, not like that's hair, but like,
so if I just show you. What,
animation hair.
yeah.
Hair's interesting. I mean, the Nvidia hair.
Ah yes, it's called podcast script.
yes, it is because it's
I
a
didn't even
script
know there was a
for a
podcast script.
Yeah.
There is none for us.
That's Discord.
What?
I don't know.
That's what the new hair looks like.
Is that not a photo?
No, that's not a photo. That's what it actually looks like.
I mean, it would help if the picture wasn't 750 by 422, but.
Well, that's because my phone's really bad. It's good. I'm gonna get a new phone soon.
There are new game releases.
Yeah, that's for later, Ethan. For God's sake, I haven't.
Ah!
haven't-
I don't
He's
know.
reading through the script and he's like, so on to the next news story. There's a subject here called end of podcast.
No,
Literally.
literally, there's just a link.
There's
Game
two.
releases and then another
Yeah, so
link.
there's 2 links, which are both the news articles, and then my next section, which we'll go on to now, even though, right, EA's got new hair, cool. Harry's likes it, me and Ethan, we don't really care. So,
What hair?
yeah, hair.
I'm looking at the
So it's on Eurogamer.
Oh, I was just going to type in on YouTube.
I mean, it is on YouTube. EA is officially released on YouTube. What it looks like.
Yay.
Yay! I might put it up as well while we're talking about it.
Yay.
Yay! So it does look impressive. To be fair, it's just it's not particularly something I'm interested in, but I can imagine for a lot of game designers, it's like whoa, holy mother of God, that's cool.
Typed in EA hair and the first thing that came up was Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of My Cards. 4.9 million views.
Oh god.
You should, I think all of them were Ethan.
No.
It's
Frostbite hair.
Electronic Arts.
Yeah.
Carry on.
But that's okay. What is your opinion on hair in general? Do you like hair on a woman?
I didn't know we were getting into relationship
Yeah, right,
thoughts about this.
This is, I'm your therapist now, so definitely not being put online.
I'm the therapist of this group.
Yeah, I know, so I'm therapizing you.
No, there's
Yeah.
no point.
Yeah, there is.
No.
I prefer a head I can like slap.
Like the bus drivers.
No one else is gonna get that.
No, Ben will if he listens to it.
Dill
Ben,
won't.
listen.
So the only viewer is gonna get it.
Dill won't.
Whoa!
Dill won't get
No,
it.
Dill will. I've told him.
You've told him, but does he understand?
Yeah, and I've told my mum. So, you know, she's my biggest fan. She isn't, but
Harry's listening to Sexy and I Know It.
what do you think about
Change your
it?
bloody music, EA. Shit sucks. Just saying, maybe you should
Discord!
maybe you should consider enlisting music from a band that ends starts with M and ends in
Crew.
Marsden.
Otley Crew.
Oh.
What? Some Marsden?
I said Marsden.
Yeah, that looks really impressive. I'd say that it's a bit too. Talk about the hair.
Yeah.
Hair's maybe a bit too bouncy,
Okay.
like when they walk. 'Cause it might- Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
That does not sound good. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Voluptuous.
Do you have a final comment about the hair?
Voluptuous, not voluptuous.
I don't.
He just doesn't know Harry, right? Leave him alone. Ethan's getting annoyed about the podcast. Harry's tired. No,
since,
please.
since when did my apathy allow me to do anything?
Alright, Emo, calm down, mate.
Oh, you know it.
So, Harry, what is your final statement about hair?
Final.
Final statement about the hair.
Pretty good.
Thank you. So, the next thing is the latest releases of this week. So, if I can all have your attention.
I'm listening.
Good. Alright. Don't be like that.
What did you say?
Didn't say.
Did you say voluptuous?
Voluptuous.
Dictionary, adjective, voluptuous, of a woman, curvaceous and sexually attractive. There you go.
Thank you, Harry. for
But what
being our
is that
dictionary.
not of a woman?
So, the things that are coming out this
Relating
week.
to or characterised by luxury or sensual pleasure. Long curtains and voluptuous crimson velvet.
Why is this turned into an audiobook?
It's turned into ASMR.
No,
Why is
please.
Why does it immediately come up when I type in wait, voluptuous. Oh, voluptuous is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
as a
it's-
voluptuous woman.
Yes.
Oh wait.
So, I'm going to say about the things that are coming out this week, guys, and I want to hear your opinions on them. Because we kind of skipped past this on the last episode, so I may as well talk a lot more about it in this one.
So we haven't hit 10 minutes yet.
We haven't hit 10 minutes yet, are you kidding me? I feel like I've been doing this for 4 hours, alright guys?
Probably because we have been doing it for 4
Okay.
hours, but if you take everything messed up out.
No,
Yeah.
no. Only the intro. So, a lot of Assassin's Creed games are coming to Switch. So Assassin's Creed 3 remastered, Assassin's Creed Liberation remastered, There's going to be American Fugitive, which Josh played, where it's basically a driving game, pretty much. That he played at EGX, he quite liked it. A bit like GTA, but a 2D top-down version.
Voluminous, by the way. We were both wrong. Carry on.
So the new Golf VR game. There's Resident Evil remakes on Switch. You need to say stuff, Harry, rather than just look.
I have a Switch.
Yeah, but what do you think it would be good on Switch?
I am indecent about Switch.
Indecent, do you mean indifferent?
This just turned into a bullying Ethan podcast. Oh, no. People better not come in.
No, we're coming out.
Oh, good, okay. So it's a Resident Evil remake on Switch, Resident Evil 0 on Switch, and Resident Evil 4 on Switch.
What, Resident Evil 2 remake on it?
Nope, didn't say.
Oh, just Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil remake.
Yeah. Do you think it'd be good on Switch though? So if you had a Switch...
I don't know, because there was, what other game? There's been a few other games that were like released
Skyrim.
on... Yes, Skyrim, I think Skyrim was actually alright.
On Switch it wasn't, the graphics and everything wasn't...
Did it not?
No, it wasn't good. That's the thing, with these big games that are not
Yeah, because
Nintendo based,
you've got to be able to play it.
you better look at
Because
it.
Nintendo games are built from the ground up for the Switch. Like Breath of the Wild looks awesome.
Yeah.
But
It is.
they need to. It's like VR games. Skyrim and Fallout 4 VR takes a while to settle into the.
What about Resident Evil 7?
Yeah, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. Because they take a while to settle into like the world.
Yeah.
Because they're not built for VR from like the ground up. Whereas like a lot, like Pavlov and games like that.
Yeah.
They're built from the ground up for VR, so
Yeah.
they're easier to get your head around. It's the same with the Switch. Like a game, not from the ground up maybe, but it needs to have. You can't like. Games that are being released and also being released on Switch, so the current gen console games where they're being released on all three, they're usually alright because they've got a team working on the Switch version of it.
Yeah.
But it's games that have come out years before that they're now trying to put on Switch. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work as well as people hope it would.
So, you also have Team Sonic Racing. That's going to be...
Yay.
That's done.
Yay.
Yay. There's a game that I think you would like called Conglomerate. CONGLOMERATE.
Yeah.
451. No? Okay.
Well,
So basically, it's
You Google
a cyberpunk dungeon crawler.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I thought you would like it.
What's it called? I'll look it up.
Conglomerate. Conglomerate.
Oh, conglomerate.
Yeah. I like it. They'll probably hear people in the background as well. which is better.
Conglomerate. What? 451.
451. Which is coming out tomorrow. While we're recording this.
And it's for PC.
It is for PC. Not for Switch.
Grid-based dungeon crawling first-person RPG with roguelike element.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah. And there's one that, even though it's indie, I think Ethan would like, which is called Pathological 2, which is about fighting the plague. You've got a dark soul. Here's a dark game about fighting the plague. As in,
Yeah, probably know what I was going to say anyway. So, moving on from what I was thinking.
oh, what were you going to say?
Everything about
Oh.
this game looks good, apart from the
What game is that?
conglomerate.
Thought so.
Everything looks good.
Yeah.
But the animations remind me a little bit of
Roblox.
no, the what's that game that Funhouse played?
They've had a few.
The one where you're like a hitman.
Hitman.
No, not Hitman. Where it's like Hitman but not Hitman.
I don't know.
The where he's like the guy is the something. They keep calling him the something.
The main. I don't know.
Carry on.
So we also have Layers of Fear 2 out, which Layers of Fear 1 was quite good. Horror game. Art 1. But this time it's set as a actor.
Uni, you know.
Just uni.
Unity.
Oh, I thought you said uni then. I was like, Harry, you've never been to uni.
Unreal.
Yeah, alright.
Not Fortnite though.
Yeah.
The rest of it.
House. And also, I think this is going to be the biggest hit game that I've seen. You ready, guys? Cricket 19. It's the 2019
The
cricket.
Slater.
The official
Ah.
game of the Ashes.
The official game of the Ashes, Cricket 2019. You've got to stop talking about the Slayer. Cricket 19 is here.
The Slater.
Sorry, Slater.
Yeah, the animations of
Okay.
thingy remind
Would
me
you
a
still
little
play
bit
it
of
though?
Yeah, depends how much it is. If it's like 20 quid, then maybe not.
I don't think it's that much. Last when I checked yesterday.
If it's like 5 quid, I'll get it.
Oh, I think it's about 10. About 11. Anyway, I don't know though. So also Oxygen not included. It's going to be coming to PC. Which is quite a good game. Harry's now dead. Yeah, these kind of the only games
Could have added
really.
more to my roleplay than that. Had a whole stage show going over it. You were like, Harry's dead. I was like, you said Oxygen not included. I started
Dying. Oxygen not included does look good.
asphyxiating myself.
As long as you can get multiplayer on it, which I think you can. Maybe
Speaking of
not yet.
multiplayer, Ethan, are you gonna get No Man's Sky? You get paid?
Probably.
Yeah.
What's
No.
going to get more down?
So I think
You gotta
that's
pick
the end of that
sides.
section.
We'll
So
get both.
guys,
It's me or Ben. I'm gonna pick sides.
got to pick who's your best
Lavader's
friend.
already picked her side when she had him on the podcast first. Dave, I can understand, but Ben.
I'm keeping this in. I am.
What, you cutting everything else, are you?
Yeah, just that bit.
Keeping that one bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Just uploading that one bit to YouTube.
Yeah.
Ow!
Harry hates Ben, confirmed. Drama. So guys, I should say, what are you doing for your college projects? As last time me and Ben and Dave talked about that.
I already
you
spoke
two-
about mine.
Well, you're doing it again in
So-
front.
Cyberpunk game. Unreal.
You're doing a trailer, right?
Nope.
You're not doing a trailer, you're actually doing the game.
Yeah.
That's a really quick decision considering.
No, it's
he's back.
it's
I mean,
not-
I ran through this a while ago.
Yeah.
Getting the
So basically, they're working together on a project.
you can't make animations in Unreal.
No.
No. So you're screwed. So that's what you wanted to do, wasn't it? Animations.
Well, you can vary, but it's
you can do like touch ups
yeah.
in Unreal, and you can do
But-
socketing and everything. So attaching like actual because it's a game. It's a game engine. It's not animation software. It can handle animations and you can blend animations together and stuff, but you gotta make them in like Maya or 3ds Max. and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
it's good for small animations, like subtle animations.
I mean, I think the most that
Not big
I
ones.
think the most that I've gone to for the animations is when he fires the gun. He pulls his trigger. He pulls his finger. Pull the
Yeah.
trigger. That's the most I've done.
So you're doing a cyberpunk game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to say the story of the game?
No.
No?
No.
Any of the characters or anything?
Felix.
And Zero.
I forgot.
You forgot about Zero,
Yeah,
how
creative
dare you?
director. I don't know.
But that is all we shall enclose.
Okay.
It's all I can enclose. I've forgotten half of it. I'm running on like 4 hours sleep.
Alright.
We'll have to have everything as mystery.
So, I'd say this is the end of the podcast then. So I'd like to say thank you for listening and goodbye from me. Goodbye from Harry.
Oh. Bye.
Goodbye from Ethan.
See ya.
So, bye guys.
With you. Do you want me to give you some outro music?
No. I'll add that